you, it's for us. The fantasies, no one can judge us, no one can judge us. This is for us. Open up your brown book, baby.
We live in a world where corruption runs rampant. We must hold those in power to the doctrine that states all men are created equal. I took an oath to defend the path to justice for all. That path led me to an organization with plans to destroy our way of life. I plan to stop it with one truth. When the law breaks the law, the consequences can be deadly. It will lead us to a place where the innocent and guilty must deal with the aftermath. Who am I? Nathan Raines, but my friends call me Nate. Which one are you? Friend or foe? The Aftermath, a Nate Raines novel by USA Today bestselling author Iris Bolling. Available wherever books are sold.
Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Shay, babe, and welcome to the Brown Book Series. It's the virtual book release party for none other than award-winning author Miss Iris Bolling. But before I bring Iris on, I just want to say thank you for everybody that's in the room. You guys are wonderful. Big ups to the legendary Queen Bee herself, Miss Brenda Jackson, is in the room. Hey, Brenda. She says she's so proud of Miss Iris. So of course, when we get Iris, don't start talking from the backstage now. Get it together. When we bring Iris on, we're about to give her all her accolades, her love, her affection, all that good stuff. So everybody, go tell your friends. If you purchase a ticket, we're here. We are streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, everywhere you can stream live right now. We are streaming live. So tell everybody to come on in. If you're not on our YouTube channel right now, you can go to your ticket. You purchase a ticket. We already have our winners. Sharita has the winners already. So we're going to announce all our winners in a little bit. And you purchase your ticket, and then you can watch us on YouTube, or if you're a friend of ours on Facebook, you can go to Facebook as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how you get all the church announcements out the way first. Other church announcements. Big ups to our sponsors. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to our sponsors too. Amazon, hey, to the Detroit Prayer Clothing Line, thank you so much. To Jewels by Jim, to Cammy Cakes, the Camp Creek location, to Pamela Hall, thank you so much. And we just really appreciate you guys. And to our affiliate sponsors, my partners in crime, Rolling Out. What's up, Munson? So, without further ado, bringing to the stage this young lady. She is awesome. She has blessed us with tomorrow is her birthday, but she has just blessed us with the early birthday gift. So it's just awesome. So I just want to say, everybody, please welcome award-winning, best-selling author, Miss Iris Bolling.
Hey.
Hey, Iris.
Hey, Shay. How you doing?
I'm good. Look at you looking all pretty and stuff with the makeup on and the lip popping. And
Girl, I got the pink lipstick on today.
I see that. I see that. Iris,
Yes.
I'm just so, first of all, I just want to say thank you for, doing this with us, for coming on to the Brown Book Series, always thinking about us with your new releases. You're like, yo, where Brown Book at? I'm going to get over there and hang out with them. So I'm really appreciative. I just, you don't know how much this means to us. You're awesome.
Listen, Shay, if I need to be with someone who's going to keep me nice and calm and still have fun, I'm hanging out with Shay, baby. I'm hanging out with Shay, baby.
Love it. Absolutely love it, man. Oh my God. So Iris. Well, hello everybody in the room. Like I said, Iris, girl.
Hey, everybody.
Miss Brenda in the room, y'all. Miss
Brenda. Hey, Miss Brenda.
Miss Brenda in the room. Hello everyone for checking in. Martha, Tracy, Laquita, Lucille. Hey y'all. Hey. Miss Linda Elps, Miss Martha Spearman Ruff. Hey, Veronica. How y'all doing? Y'all call a friend, tell your friends that we are here. Hey, Sharita. Hey, y'all. Another one of our pristine authors, Miss Kathy Douglas, is in the room. Hey, Kathy. Yes, I love when the authors come in and support the other authors.
I do too. That is actually the ultimate compliment. Is when the other authors come and they hang out with you, or they share a release date with you. That is the ultimate compliment. So I thank all of them that's out there. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you guys so much. Now, Iris.
Yes.
Okay. Before we get started, again, because we everybody and their mama know you, but we got a couple, like 2 or 3 people who don't, because we all over the world now. Thank the Lord. So,
amen.
Amen. And you are into a new genre. That's still kind of like, who is Iris Bolling? So a little bit, just a little snippet, just a thing, Iris, a little snippet of who Iris Bolling is. The real, don't start off with nothing crazy, Iris. Had me for weeks. People ask me, like, oh, she from Chicago? I'm like, yo, listen, don't start off with nothing crazy. Just regular.
Okay, regular.
Nothing
crazy.
Nothing, just regular, Iris.
Okay, just regular. Well, I was born in the cotton field of
just won't act right for nothing in the world. Nothing.
Okay. No. I was born and raised in Richmond, Virginia. Lived in Jersey for a little while. Went to high school in Jersey. Went to college in Jersey.
That sounds about right. You can continue. Okay, cool.
Came on back home. That's the truth. That part is the truth.
Okay.
Came on back home to Richmond because it's home. Didn't start writing until late in life. I started writing maybe when I was 49, 50 years old. I started writing, and I started writing because, straight up, they tick me off at work. I'm trying to keep the mouth clean. They tick me off at work. And
clean.
I came home and said, okay, I'm taking some time off. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I came home, took some time off. My son said I was getting on his nerves after day number 3. He told me to go sit down somewhere and write something. So I did, and I sit down and start writing, and the rest is history. With 34, 35 books later, and here we are in a whole new genre. I started off with romance because I write. I started with romance, and I got a little bit into the romantic suspense, and now we're hitting the suspense.
The suspense.
Yes.
Iris.
Yes.
Well, first of all,
I did a little bit of TV too. I did a little bit. My Heart series is on Amazon Prime. 6 episodes of that season 2, and I did a movie. I did a movie. Deadly Sexy. He's somewhere right here. Where he at? Deadly Sexy, right there. Anyway, so I did those things too. So, that's it.
Okay. And anything else y'all need to know about her, girl? Y'all hit me up. Me and Sharita fill y'all in on the other side. We'll fill y'all in. So we have
don't be telling my secrets.
I know. I won't tell the secrets now. We take the secrets to the grave. We'll tell the other stuff.
Okay.
So we have the Palace in the building representing. Hey, Gems.
Hey, Palace, Gems and Gents.
That's right, Gems and Gents. Sharita said the Palace is in here. So, hey, y'all. Hey, Angela Anderson. What's up, baby? Hey.
Angela.
It's wonderful. Everyone is loving. Like, I was about to run out of tickets. Of course, Miss Brenda Ware is in the building. Hey, Miss Brenda.
Hey, Miss Brenda.
Missy, everybody. How y'all? Hey. So, girl.
Yes. Okay.
We got to breathe first before we get into Nate Raines, the aftermath.
Yes.
First of all, I'm so happy that my girl Midnight Ace is having a after release party.
Yes.
Because then I can go over there and just really tell everything. Because I'm like, Shay, you can't give spoilers.
Right, because today's the first day.
Yes.
But on Friday,
we've been read about it. Well, I'm not read it again by then.
We can talk about everything by then.
everything by then. But for right now, I'm gonna do the surface stuff. I'm gonna do the surface stuff. We did a review on the Aftermath on our
Yes.
on our website, so you guys can go to brownbookseries.com and check it out. But Iris,
Yes.
do I even want to? How do I start this, Jesus? You know, you're my sister, right? And I love you to death. Let me just say this, but I can't be a part of an accessory in this because I really believe the government gonna knock on your door one day. Listen,
You know, someone else said that too.
I'm telling you, they is gonna knock on your door, Iris.
Listen, they can knock.
Girl,
That don't mean necessarily mean I'm opening it. You know,
girl.
but, you
Now, let's one of them cute. You know what I'm saying? So before,
hey.
no, hey. I'm an accessory then, baby. I'm with her. So, Iris.
Yes, ma'am.
Before we get into the Aftermath, I need to know, and we all wanted to know, why did you cross over into, would this become this suspense, correct?
Yes, this one is suspense, and you're going to get something else from me on the next book too. That's going to hit into sci-fi a little bit, mystery, thriller, sci-fi a little bit.
Oh, you just
because it's in here. It's in here. This story actually, I got to give you a little bit of history.
Please do.
On Nate Raines, because Nate Raines first appeared when he first became a police officer in Teach Me.
Teach Me, yep.
And it was something about that Nate Raines character that just resonated with me. So I went, after I wrote Teach Me, I went and I wrote about 15 different outlines, 15 different books outlined for Nate Raines.
What?
Yes, it's at least 15 of them outlined. Most of them have, I know that the next 3 or 4 actually have the written outline of what's going to be taking place in the book and the whole bit. Because that's how much Nate Raines resonated with me. And then when I did, I said, okay, when I really got the concept of what Nate Raines was going to be about, I said, okay, my readers need a breezeway, so to say, into Nate Raines, because Nate Raines is going to be strictly suspense. Mm-hmm. And they're used to getting romance and romantic suspense from me. So I did a book called News with Curves.
Yes.
To give you a real introduction into Nate Raines and what the Nate Raines series was going to be about and what the topic was going to be about. And the thing about that is I wrote News with Curves back in 2016, 2017. I think it came out in 2018 or something of that nature. And the sad thing, the really sad part about it, Shay, is the same things that I was writing about 4 or 5 years ago when I started up with Nate Raines. Those things are happening.
Yes.
Today.
Yep.
Today. And I'm going to tell you what really hit home for me. I live in Richmond, Virginia. Mm-hmm. And on the day that when they had all the protests and everything going on about the death of Mr. Floyd, I'm sorry, the murder of Mr. Floyd.
Right.
And they started removing the statues. And here was a statue of Robert E. Lee, I think it is. I never paid any attention to it, but I was sitting here at my desk and the news was on and they were removing that statue. And I sat here and tears just rolled down my face from the sight of that statue being removed. It's actually featured in the video, the trailer that I did for the book, because that was such an impactful moment for me. So when I was writing this topic and I saw that happening, I said it was time. It is time for Nate Raines to get out there and show that we have a whole lot of crazy mess. Whole lot of crazy mess going on right now. Right. So we need some hope. We need something to say, okay, there's somebody out there who's going to be fighting this battle for us, because we can't do it by ourselves. So Nate and his collection of friends, that he's going to gather is going to be our saving grace when it comes to this. And at the time, Shay, I'm not going to lie to you, I thought it was so crazy. I called Brenda and I said, Brenda, I need your ear. And for 3 or 4 hours, I was on the phone with Brenda. And this is the truth. Brenda would ask Brenda, she'll tell you. And I was running through the whole series of Nate Raines and what was going to be taking place in the controversy that's going to, listen, y'all don't have anything yet. The controversy that is going to come up with it. And Brenda listened to me the whole time, and she was into the story. And she said, Iris, I understand where you're going. I think you got something there. You know, go with it, just like you just told it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Go do it. So guess what I did?
You went and did it.
I went and did it. And the great thing about it is that when people read the story, when like right now, people who read it and said they're finished, they haven't really read it.
Let me tell you something, Iris.
They have just skimmed. They just skimmed through it. They're gonna have to go back and read it again because it's some stuff.
You're gonna miss something. Book. I'm on my 3rd read. I'm telling you, like me and my crew, because you know when we got the book, and so Crystal, she's my reviewer, right? I'm like, hey, Crystal, all right, here's the book. Let's go, girl. She was on the plane, and I'm like at home, and I'm literally like, "Wait, she need to have it land. She need to land because we need to talk about this." And she, as soon as she landed, she's like, "Girl, did you read such and such and such?" And then I called Sharita, and I'm just gonna be honest. Did she tell you what I said?
She did.
I said Iris need her whole ass beat for doing me like this. She just didn't have to do us like this. I'm talking about we was weary and weak. Yeah. Iris, that book was so goddamn on good, man. Oh my God, sis. You did that. Like, no shit, no shade. You did it for this to be your first. I wouldn't even say it's your first suspense. But then nobody kiss nobody, so I guess it will be. But like the whole last of the series from me, and even the Heart series. Was, you know what I'm saying, suspenseful, because honey, Joshua, that thing was, yes, it was, yes, you know, just on the edge the whole time. Yeah. So from from me and my Brown Book series and Crystal Poe, I felt so sorry for Crystal. You didn't have to do us like that.
I'm so sorry, Crystal.
You didn't have to do us like that. Crystal was just, no. I'm talking, it was just absolutely the twist and the turns. Like we had to go back and reread it because it was like we had to miss something, and we did. It's like, girl, it's just your mind. What is hot up in here? What is going on up in here? How'd you do
that? If Adam ever got up in this brain to dissect it, girl, we'd be in trouble.
With his fine self, I'll be in trouble 2 different type of ways. Anyway, stay focused.
We would be in trouble. But this story has been on my mind for at least 4 or 5 years.
From Teach Me? I mean, is it okay?
It started. When he first was mentioned in Teach Me,
right?
And I started writing different things about Nate. And when I finished, I had like 15 different books that deal with different things, but about 15 different books just for the Nate Raines series. Now, we're not talking about the Lassiters or my Next Generation on the Heart series or the Dunnings, because I still have some things coming with that series too. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about with the Nate Raines series, but I knew Nate Raines was going to be suspense and mystery. There's going to be some stuff happening along the way that might even take you into that thriller.
It did. It took you to the thriller genre too. But why? Let's see. Because no one kissed nobody. I was looking for somebody to kiss somebody. No one kissed them, so it was totally non-romance at all.
No.
For some strange reason, though, I felt like.
But you know what? Shay? Let me change that up. There was no romance in there, but there's a lot of love in there. There's love for his country. There's the love that Nate has for the law. And that's the love that he has for his family.
I was about to say it's the love that his mama had for him.
Oh, look, girl, don't talk about Charlotte. Girl, I love me some Charlotte. I might have to give Charlotte her own book, like a backstory book or something, for you to really understand the impact of her.
Iris, don't make me choke on my Douce. Listen.
Okay. Oh, you got your Douce too.
Yeah, that's Nate Rain's drink.
That's Nate Rain's drink. Yes. I was saving mine for midnight show because hers can go for hours. So
I have some more about the time midnight show come on then. All that. Girl, his mom. Okay, we're not going to give it away. But
no.
Okay, we're not.
No.
But do you really think that you're going to give his mom her own little thing? Just the backstory.
I may have to give her a backstory because she kind of ties in. Well, I won't give anything. She kind of ties in with another character that I need to give the backstory for as well. So I really may have to, because I hear so much about her. I just hear so much about the leap.
Yes.
I hear a lot about the leap. So but listen, there's a couple of things in here that I think people need to understand. Number one, age ain't nothing but a number.
Ain't nothing. You hear me?
Ain't nothing but a number. If it's something that you want to do, you can get out there and you can do it. Right. That is totally on you. So that's one thing. The other thing that I want people to get from this story is that we need to open our eyes and really pay attention to what is happening around us, right in front of our face, right here. And they telling you in ways that we're not paying attention to it. But we're beginning to.
Yes.
We're beginning to. So that's a good thing too. But
girl,
and the women, is some strong women in this book.
Iris, why you do me like this?
And then we have these men. We got some. Here's what I like about my characters. Everybody have flaws.
Right. Yes. I was just about to say it. Yes.
Everybody have flaws.
Yeah.
And you get to see the full character. You get to see the flaws that they have. You get to, as we just talk about Skylar, as on her game as Skylar is. Skylar just as clumsy.
The girl.
As they come.
Right.
People fall out the bed.
But see, that's the thing. So I was thinking, I was like, is this gonna be like how we think she clumsy, but come find out it's something different. Girl, you got tricks. You got tricks.
I do.
I mean, it was just so crazy. After I got through the first 3 chapters, I was like, I don't want to read no more. I think
I had 3 chapters of people dying, didn't I? With the first 3 chapters,
I said she would kill a person the minute, honey. She don't give a damn.
I will kill you off. If you start getting on my nerves, I will kill you off.
Girl, I just, you know what? Hold on, right? Stay right there for one second. We finna go and give some gifts real quick.
Okay, go ahead, give away something.
Cause girl, I can't. It's so much I want to say about this book, and I don't want to do that. I just want to okay. Shay, calm down. Big ups to another author friend in the house, Cheryl Lister. Hi, Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl.
Thanks for checking in with us, Cheryl. The author friends checking in, cause girl, we're trying to figure out what's going on over here.
I appreciate that, though. I do.
Let's see. So we said that everyone, the first 20 people who register will get a free e-copy of the book, The Aftermath, the Nate Rain story. Mm-hmm. The Nate Rain, look, I don't recall the story. I'm looking at it on Lifetime already on some movie channel or something.
Girl, listen. Don't talk too soon, but things might be happening. You never know.
I know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna put my glasses on, girls. I can see. Okay, so we're gonna do the first 10 winners. We have a lot of nice prizes tonight. We always have good prizes, but tonight we got some goody. So, but right now we're gonna give the first 10 winners for the e-copy of The Aftermath. Mm-hmm. And Sharita already have your information. So, we was professional over here. We got these things out.
Handling these things.
We don't try to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. Sharita said, When I tell you this book sends you through all your emotions, but at least we have Nate is on our side and is righting all the wrongs. Now,
That's true.
This is true. Paul Crystal, she said, don't apologize. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Best suspense novel I've ever read.
Oh, wow, Crystal.
Girl, Crystal about to get thrown off the plane. I'm just going to tell all her business.
Thank you so much. But Crystal, I think Crystal like it because Crystal's in the book. And that Crystal in the book, but don't play.
That's what I said. I said, girl.
Don't play. That's why Crystal.
Girl, Crystal, tell you, Crystal almost got thrown on the plane, honey. It just, it's a mess. Okay, so the first 10 winners. Hey, y'all, hey, Linda Epps Dillon, congratulations. Jennifer Copeland, congrats. Laquita Mitchell, Abby G. Amos, Cheryl Smith, Veronica Lockett, Tori Davis, Gwendolyn Weathers, Michelle Finnison, and Miss Brenda Woodbury. So congratulations. You all have won an e-copy of the new suspense novel from the great Miss Iris Bolling, The Aftermath, the Nate Raines novel. So big ups to you guys. Like I said, Sharita already have your information, so she'll be dropping your ebook to you. And later on in the show, congratulations, everyone. Later on in the show, we will give you the names of the next 10 winners. Also tonight, before we go, I gotta give the grand prize winner. We're giving away 2 boxes tonight. 2 boxes, Iris. Yes, 2 boxes because you're just so wonderful. So we had to give away 2. Inside one of the boxes, you will have the paperback copy of The Aftermath. Yes. Signed by yours truly, Nate Raines. Now just saying, by Iris Bolling. I thought Nate Raines.
Hey, if you want me to get Nate's signature for you, I can do that.
No. The next show.
Okay.
So along with all the Brown Book series goodies, you're gonna get the paperback copy of The Aftermath by Nate. I keep saying by Nate Raines. Y'all know what I mean. It's by Iris Bolling. And inside your book, also you're gonna get this wonderful Believe bag. Serious Entertainment. This is nice, girl. I almost took this bag. I just want everybody involved to know. If you win and your bag is not in there, just
you know why.
I'm a lie and say I forgot, but I'm just so that would be in that bag along with now Iris.
Yes. Listen, I'm a bid whist player. I am a bid whist player. And if my spare time, if I can sit around and just play bid whist all the time, I'm cool with it. So I absolutely somebody else love it too.
Yeah, someone else will love it too. So this will also be in that subscription box. And that is just one of the prizes. So and then we got goodies like, oh my God, Quanta Jackson. She is a dear friend to the show. She sent one of her books, Real Men Knit, to be added to the prizes to your prize book. Also Naima Simone and Kathy Douglas, they all sent their books just because they love Iris.
Thank you, ladies.
Yes, and that would be in one of the prizes. Now the grand prize at the end of the night will also include the hardback cover listen.
I'm so tickled by that. I don't know what to do because
I was tickled by it too. Like I love this. They'll get the hardback cover. Also, they would get the Iris Bolling Black's beautiful pillow.
Yes.
Love it. And also, courtesy of Amazon, you get the 10-inch, the big boy Kindle Fire.
Well, all right, Amazon.
They love me and I love them.
Hey,
and the church said amen. So make sure you stay tuned because we have 2 other lucky prizes and we have 10 more than that one, the e-copies of the book, The Aftermath, the Nate Raines novel. So, okay. Again, thanks to my sponsors. There'll be a lot going on, Jesus. Thanks to my sponsors, to Amazon, of course, to Cam and Case, the Cam Creek location, to Jules by Jim, to the Detroit Player clothing line, and to Rolling Out. What up, Monson? Okay, back to you.
Yes,
Nate Raines. before we open up the for everybody else to ask questions. So, do you consider yourself still a romance author?
Yes.
Oh, okay, but
I love love. So I will always write romance.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, we have Luke Lassiter coming up, and I'm searching for a model right now. I'm searching for the model for Luke because, after Adonis, Matthew's book, Luke and Matthew kind of had a little thing, challenge going on there. We're not gonna say what body parts it was, challenging, but I need to looking for a model now for Luke.
I need to be I need to be on that committee to
select Luke.
Yeah, because I need to see the body part. I need to examine that part. So
the measuring stick. Yeah, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
I am still very much a romance writer.
Okay.
I like suspense as well. I like mystery. I'm a David Baldacci, Nora Roberts, Walter Mosley. I'm that I can get into those. That's my downtime. When I read them, that's my downtime, And so I love mysteries. I love thrillers. I love the chase. I love killing people. And I can find many ways to kill people.
They're gonna lock you up. Cheryl Smith said,
I'm gonna take my plumber and I'm gonna push him down in the toilet drain, the thing that the toilet connects to. I'm gonna push him down there and I'm gonna let the gases from the pipes, take him out. Yeah. I can find ways to kill people.
I don't want to be an assassin, but I want to see it. I just want to see it. Cheryl Smith said, Mama Charlotte and Joshua scares me. Girl. Cheryl, I can't even talk about Mama Charlotte because I can't give nothing
away. We can't talk about Mama Charlotte yet. Give people a chance to read it.
They got to read it. Cheryl, meet me on Friday night. At Midnight Aces spot. And I'm telling you, I'm about to do say, and I'm going to be ready. Me and Crystal going to be right there. We're going to tell everything. It's all. We're going to tell it all. Oh my God. So, Nate Raines, we asked you to prepare a little something. Look, she said, Fire said it right when she said, what are we waiting for?
What are we waiting for? She's right.
I absolutely love it. We asked you to prepare a little something to read from Nate Raines.
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't do no requests because I say I think she really knew what I was gonna ask to read, what part I wanted to read, but I'm not. I said I'm gonna do that because that's like one of the Mama Charlotte. I don't want to do that.
No, we don't. We want to do that because we want people to experience. Nate Raines is like a slow boil.
He is, girl.
It's like the aftermath is like a slow boil.
But Iris, he's something about him though. He ain't gonna kiss nobody later on in different. I mean, he ain't gonna find nobody.
Listen, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that at all. He might find somebody. Y'all know Skylar. She may find somebody up in there, and I'm not going to say that there will not be relationships throughout because that's a part of life. That's going to happen. That's part of life. But in these first 3 books of Nate Raines, we have the aftermath, then we have backlash, then we have conjecture.
When?
Listen, you just got this one today. Don't be like that, Shay.
Okay, fine.
I have other books that I gotta get Luke out there, or the people gonna be mad at me if I get Luke out there.
When I finish, you give me a fever. I be weak. I be tired. I be like, where the rest? I be fiending. I feel like I'm on drugs. I be fiending.
I know. And that's a wonderful compliment. So thank you so much for saying that.
No, thank you so much for saying that.
My books are like drugs. I love that. I love that.
I'm upset. I done got mad all over again. Read us passage, please.
Okay. I'm gonna set it up for you because it's starting in this particular passage I'm gonna read It's one of my favorite. I had fun writing this particular scene. So I want to read this one to you guys, and I need to set it up.
Okay, well, hold on. Well, let's
Crystal O'Donnell,
okay.
has just heard something from her boss that has ticked her off. And she is very, very serious about her mission and the mission that she's on, even though it's a bunch of bull.
Right.
Yeah. But she's very serious about her mission either way. She's very serious about it. And she just heard something from her boss that ticked her off. And she's like, do she let it go or do she handle business?
Gotcha.
And so now she's at home and she's trying to figure out what she's going to do. And the thing I like about Krista is once she figure out what she's going to do, she go do it. She go do it. So that's my setup. Okay.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Wait.
What happened?
Before you set up, I just want to tell you that you look so beautiful tonight, and I love your glasses.
Oh, thank you. I put them on because you have yours on.
Yeah, girl. You and I,
you know, we
that's our thing. That's our thing. I appreciate it. You look so pretty. Okay, cool. Now you go.
Oh, thank you. You're so crazy. Okay. Her home was nestled 15 minutes outside of downtown Richmond in the rural county of Hanover. She parked in her driveway, then walked into the house, deciding to let the situation with Evan play itself out. Her experience in the past had taught her that men who put personal gain above a mission usually ended in an untimely death. Opening the front door, she turned to the left, walking into her home office. She placed her purse on the desk, then took a seat behind it. Where did the girl come from? She sighed. Would he be that stupid? Turning on her computer, she hit the shift control keys simultaneously. The screen went black for a second, then pulled up the covert site of the organization. Krista checked the roster of the employees assigned to the Elimination Unit, EU. After reviewing the list, she checked the status reports on the night's activities for the Richmond area. 5 EU members were on duty, 4 males, 1 female. One male, Ted, handled the communications at headquarters. If anything went awry, he could easily direct resources to intercede in any of the assignments. That left 3 males and 1 female to analyze. Next, she checked the sanction list. There were 2 eliminations, one in the patrol area of the police department and the other in the Commonwealth Attorney's Office. Rule number 1, all eliminations had to be sanctioned by the controlling levels. The levels with the most powerful control are in descending order, making level 1 the top of the chain of the command. Approval was usually based on the readiness of the replacement. Once the replacement was in line to take over the position, the elimination could proceed. Rule number 2, the replacement had to participate in the elimination. It was important that each member of the organization was fully vested in the success of the master plan. And it never hurt to have evidence to plan against them if they ever turned on the organization. The elimination of the patrol officer included the replacement officer and a member of the EU. The setup was a distressed female on the side of the road. The patrol officer and his partner pulled over to assist. A vehicle rounds the bend, hitting and killing the target officer. According to the report, all went as planned. In her mind, Krista determined the EU employees on that assignment were Carl and the driver, and Joanna, the stranded female, aka the eliminator. That leaves Ben and Jameson. She knew Ben was the EU member who accompanied the replacement. He had the cruel tendencies, as Evan would have No issue deviating from the elimination plans. That meant Jameson was placed to follow the target, then feed location and timing updates to the eliminator. There was no way Crystal could let this incident stand without consequences.
Right.
There was nothing she could do about Evan at this time. He was her commander. However, she could handle the fools who followed his orders rather than keeping their eyes on the master plan.
Mm-hmm.
Checking the roster, she looked up Benjamin Corbin's address. She pulled up the schematics of his home and studied them. A nice, isolated location, she deducted. 1 story, 2 bedroom house, nice backyard. Looking closer, she nodded. Nice fire pit out back. That could come in handy. Stop laughing, Shay.
Okay.
Standing, she walked upstairs to her bedroom. Inside the closet, she pulled up 2 floorboards, then lifted an old toolbox out. She sat on the floor as she opened the box, pulling out tools from her past occupation. She unwrapped the items with a smile, realizing how much she missed it. Since joining the organization, there was no need for her to use them as much as she had to in the past. The organization fulfilled her in a way her other profession did not. The organization gave her purpose. Each day, she came home with a sense of accomplishment. She could see the future coming together. Her smile turned into a frown. There was no way she would let Evan Walsh and his taste for cruelness put the master plan in jeopardy. With determined strides, she pulled another item from the box, then placed the box back in its hiding place. Less than an hour later, Krista made a stop at her storage facility and gathered other items she would need. She was now sitting in Ben's bedroom, waiting for him to come home. It was after 1 o'clock in the morning when the headlights from Ben's pickup truck flashed through the window. Crystal checked around to ensure everything was in place for the task at hand. Satisfied, she crossed her legs and waited until he made his way to the bedroom. In her mind, she imagined his steps.
Mm-hmm.
She listened as the key entered the lock, and turned. From his bedroom, she could see when the kitchen lights came on. She heard the refrigerator door open. He's probably getting a beer, she thought. Next, she heard his footsteps in the hallway. She rolled her eyes at the sound of him taking a piss in the bathroom. Now, Ben was a good-sized, muscular guy. Getting answers from him was not going to be easy, but hell, she had taken down bigger and brighter men than him. She heard the plastic on the floor crunch. What the hell? He turned on the lights, looking down. Hello, Ben. He looked up. Miss Crystal, what are you doing here? And why is all this plastic covering my stuff? Before answering, she pulled her gun with the silencer, then fired 2 shots, 1 in each kneecap. The big man fell to the floor, grabbing his knees and screaming in pain. Holy shit! Why the hell did you do that? I need answers, and I don't have the patience to get them in a nice way. Where did the woman you placed in Alex Burnett's bed come from? What? She fired another bullet into his thigh. I don't have patience, Ben. Where did the woman you placed in Alex Burnett's bed come from? Squirming on the plastic, he yelled in pain. She was one of the whores from the raid the other night. She was one of ours? Yes, shit, I'm bleeding here, Crystal. You will be out of your misery soon. Why did you eliminate her? Come on now, Crystal. My legs are hurting like hell. I need to go to the hospital. You're not going to need a hospital, Ben. Okay, who sanctioned her elimination? That statement got his attention. She could now see the realization of his situation in his eyes. Commander Walsh ordered me to kill all the women from the raid. Did he tell you to hang Bernard? Yes, damn it. Yes, he squealed. The replacement wanted the man's reputation destroyed. I was following orders. The order was contradictory to the master plan. You are stupid, but you're not that stupid, Ben. You know what you were doing was out of line with the organizational rules. This is crazy, Crystal. Ben crawled towards the bed to get away from her. His pathway was blocked by something hard. He looked back. What the? His eyes widened. What in the hell is a chainsaw doing in my bedroom? He looked up at her, then asked, Crystal, why are you in a raincoat and gloves? Crystal fired 2 shots in the center of his head. Same reason your room was covered in plastic, you dumbass. She put her weapon neatly back in its holster and picked up the chainsaw. After she was finished cutting the big man's body into manageable pieces, she wrapped each piece in plastic, then carried them out back to his fire pit. She started a fire, took a seat, and opened a beer. As the fire built up, she threw pieces of Ben's body into the pit. Halfway through, she opened another beer, wondering how many others she would have to take out to protect the integrity of the master plan. Boom.
I'm over here. I can't take it. Iris.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, they come knock on your door. Let me tell you something. This book was so brilliantly written that
thank you.
It just don't make no sense. No, seriously, it don't make no sense. It made me feel some type of way because it just, you ain't got no business being able to write like this. Like, I'm just and I say this like no shit, no shade for real, because you know, I fell in love with your romance, your style of writing romance.
Right.
And even with that, the twists and the turns that you put inside those novels, it's like, yo, this woman's mind is just amazing. That
was a fun scene.
That was a fun scene, but girl, you can see that. I literally, let me tell you something. She had me counting. Okay, that's one, and there's one, and then that one's over here. And okay, now who's missing? Like literally,
right.
Yeah.
Thinking through. She was thinking through the process of, who was doing what, and she was able to bring it right down to the person that she needed to, meet with.
Did you meet with? Oh, Ben.
Yes, to meet with.
One somebody in the chat room say she brought her own plastic. Girl,
she did. She brought everything she needed. Crystal is a professional, and she was taught by a professional.
We can't say nothing. You do
right. She was taught by a professional. And here's the thing: as crazy as Crystal's mission is, as crazy as the mission is, she knows that if they follow the plans as was written out, they could make that shit work, make that stuff work.
Yes, girl, you gonna cuss, honey. We gotta get it out.
Okay, yeah.
She might have to make that shit work. Now, you know what? Someone just texted me and said, Shay, I know you guys are very excited and all that good stuff. She was like, but Iris never told us what the book was about. I said, what you mean? They're like, y'all, we never what the aftermath was about. We just went straight in.
That's true, we did.
I'm sorry, y'all. I was so excited. I'm sorry. See, not only am I friends with Iris, I'm her little sister, I'm a fan. And I just got on here and I fangirled out. So I do apologize. She is such an awesome author. a awesome person. I just had so many questions that I forgot all about y'all asses. I'm sorry. I was being selfish, and I apologize. Okay?
We didn't forget y'all. We didn't forget y'all.
We didn't forget y'all. I didn't forget y'all. I was like, I had my own question, so I apologize, people. Iris,
Yes.
you read to us. Let me be professional for about 4 minutes.
Okay.
You read to us the book of, a synopsis from the book of Nate Raines, The Aftermath. Now, could you tell us a little bit of what the aftermath in whole is about? I know we met Nate Raines first in Teach Me, and we saw him again in News with Curve, but there was another book, if I'm not mistaken, that we saw Nate Raines in.
Nate Raines was also in Carolyn's book, The Heart Always Wins.
I was about to say this one. Yeah, he was.
The Heart Always Wins. And let me give you the lowdown on what Nate Raines is about.
Yes, please.
Nate was originally an attorney. He was a darn good attorney.
Very good.
And what happens is Nate frees a guy. He frees a guy who he knew who was guilty. He knew who was guilty. And the guy kind of, tells him, the one person who testified against him, he says, I'm gonna kill that bitch as soon as I get out. Yeah. And sure enough, something happens and it changes Nate's whole outlook on his profession, his family, his life really. Until Nate then decides that the reason that he keeps getting people off is because the Richmond Police Department is kind of screwed up. They really do things, they don't follow their own law. And this is where the thing comes in when I say when the law breaks the law, the consequences can be deadly. So he decided to turn his life around and become a detective in order to stop these cases from coming to attorneys who can get these people off on technicalities. When he does that, his friend and his mentor, Alex Burnett, is killed. And Nate is put in charge of the investigation. And as he's investigating Alex Burnett's death, he comes across a much larger conspiracy that really impacts not only the city of Richmond, but it seems that it may have political impacts further up the chain. Right. Not just with the Commonwealth of Virginia, but things that could impact the country and our way of life. And unfortunately, what's going on is so big that he cannot do it alone. Mm-hmm. So along the way of trying to find clues on what happened with his friend Alex, it turns out there's a much bigger situation that has to be looked into, that has to be investigated, and he's going to need help doing it. Did that explain it better?
That explained everything. They got it. They're like, Miss JB is like, shame. Miss JB Williams, she keeps me together. I appreciate it. She keeps me together. I keep lost on focus. And her and Mama Tony, they get me straight.
Yes.
Man, yes.
It's really a conspiracy book, but the conspiracy is much deeper than what we know of, what we think. And unfortunately, we've seen some of this happening in real life. So Nate is like, I had to give us some hope. So Nate is our hope.
You gave us some hope. And for me, and this is just me, you guys, Nate Raines, it is a standalone novel because, he's the beginning of a series. I'm just going to put it out there, I think. But for me, I think you need to go back. If you don't go all the way back to Teach Me, at least go back to News with Curves.
Because News with Curves those details are actually going to eventually come out too.
Right.
But in News with Curves, you really get the very beginning.
Yes.
Of Alex and how all of that plays out, and the sisters. I love those sisters.
I love them sisters too.
The sisters in the book, and how it all plays out. So you don't have to read News with Curves in order to get the gist of what's going on in the aftermath, but it sure would give you a nice prelude, a nice bridge into what's happening with in the aftermath. Because Alex Burnett, if you want to get the gist of Alex Burnett,
yes,
get that in News with Curves.
You would get that in News with Curves. Oh my God. Midnight, we've been talking about your ass, girl, because I cannot wait. Midnight, throw in the chat too. When the date? Well, we know it's Friday. Let us know like when the show's gonna start on Friday.
Put a link to it. Put a link to it, and then so other people can get to it.
Yes, because girl, Midnight, I'm trying to hold it down, girl. I'm over here rocking. I'm trying not to tell everything.
And I am so sorry because we did just jump, right into it, and we didn't give you a whole segue about.
All right, they know me by now. They be
what it's about.
They know my ADHD kick in. But they so wonderful. They love me for who I am, but they keep up. When they chastise me, they gently do it. They like, hey, baby.
It is, the thing to know about Nate Raines is this conspiracy that that he uncovers. It's not just the city of Richmond. And they targeted the city of Richmond because, guys, I love Richmond. I really do. Yes. But we have some counties around us, and this usually happens in a lot of metropolitan cities that it's especially controlled by young Black mayors. We have these counties around us that don't like the idea that the young Black people have that kind of power.
Right.
And they do what they can to try to pull it away from you in any way that they can. So.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, so right now, before we go into the Q&A session, we're about to open up the Q&A, but I'm about to give away the next 10 copies of the e-copies of the Aftermath, and then we're going to give away one of our subscription boxes with all the goodies and all that good stuff in it. Like, I'm telling you now, I'm just putting it out there. You get that without this bag there. Don't go on social media talking about, where my bag at? It's not gonna be in there.
Shay, I'll send you another bag. Give the people that bag.
Okay, fine. I give y'all look. That's what my brother used to say. When they be like, give her stuff. Fine. I'll give you a little funky ass bag. Just get mad about it. So for the next 10 winners, and actually we're gonna go just a little bit over on tonight. That's okay, Sharita. Because when I get on here with Iris, it's always because she just have so much knowledge that we just want to ask so many questions. So we just gonna go over just a few minutes. Is that okay with you, Iris?
I'm good.
Okay, cool. Sharita, I don't know why I'm asking you. I need to ask the boss, the real boss.
I was going to say you should ask the boss, but I'm okay with it.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go over just a little bit. So, ladies and gentlemen, please get your questions together. For every Wednesday night, this is our original time that we come on, and every Wednesday night, I come on at 6. Reese come on at 7, and Iris for Iris Moments come on at 8 o'clock. So we're gonna go over a little tonight. But for the ones who are gonna go over to Reese's channel, just go over there and say, hey girl, hey, and she's on tonight, and she's with Get to Know the Harlequin Desire authors. So at 7 o'clock, there's like another 2 minutes. We're still supporting each other, promoting each other. So if you gotta leave, just do it like we do it in church. Just raise your hand and tip on out, and it'll be okay. So for those who have to leave, want to thank you so much for being with us. And when you go over to Reese's channel, just let her know that, hey, what y'all doing over here? And tell her I said, hey, honey, hey. And she has the Get to Know the Harlequin Desire authors over there tonight. All right. So right now, let's go back to our winners, Iris.
Yes.
All right. So the next 10 winners of the e-copy of The Aftermath, the Nate Raines novel: Rhea Alexis Banks, LaShonda Jones, hey queen, Tracy Clay, Ross Smith, Roberta Owens, LaShawn Hawks. God, it's Latifah. It has to be Latifah Deloach, Annette Parker, Joyce Hudson, and Shannon Harper. You are the next 10 winners of the e-copy. The Aftermath, the Nate Raines novel. I keep saying the Nate Raines story. I'm telling you, it's just crazy. The Nate Raines novel. And now we're gonna give away our first book. I mean, not our first book, our first box. Inside this first box, you guys, along with all the goodies you get just from the Brown Book series, you're going to also get some of our authors' novels, Quanta Jackson, Kathy Douglas, and Naima Simone. And y'all already know that Auntie Brenda Jackson, you know, she had to slide a little something in there. So we got a little something in there, you know, from Miss Brenda, because she loves Iris. And anytime we bring Iris' name up about anything, she's like, what can I do to support Iris? What you need me to give? What you need me to do? Like always.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Iris. You see, she called right before the show. Hey, where
my link at?
Where my link at? Yes, ma'am. Here I come. You see, I was like, hold on, wait, I gotta stop. My auntie not called. So in the first book, you're gonna get the paperback signed copy of Iris Bolling's The Aftermath, along with She Loves Biz Wiz, y'all.
I do.
So you're gonna get your Biz Wiz, and I love it because it's the best. I love this.
Yeah, that's my Dunning from my Dunning series.
Yes,
I love it from my Dunning series. Yeah,
I love that. So that'll be in your box and your bag, your Believe bag from the Siri Austin Entertainment. I love this. This is so nice. This is hot. All right, so the winner of the first gift box is the first gift box. The winner is, hold on, they're giving me the winners. My team is like, Shay, you're so ghetto.
They do not say that. Your team works though. Your team works.
They work. Yeah, they got to. They had the man. I feel so bad for my publicist because like they're like, you're in charge of the girls. He's like, I'm in charge of Shay. Like I just, it's a lot. So I love you, team, the Brown Book series team. You guys, I love you guys. You guys are wonderful. They do tell me I'm ghetto too, though. Anyway, okay. The winner is Miss Louise Brown.
Louise,
congratulations!
All right, Atlanta in the house.
ATL all day. Congratulations, Miss Louise. And she's so wonderful too. When I saw her name, when they sent me up her name, I was like, that's wonderful because she's always supporting. She's always here.
She does.
Yeah.
She always support.
Yeah, and I absolutely love it. So, Miss Louise, girl, just hit us up. Go to our website and then the contact list below. Just be like, girl, it's me, honey. Here's my ad. We just need your address and all that good stuff. And we'll send your box right out to you. So, next up, we're going to open up the Q&A sections. And after that, we're going to give away our last prize, which will be another box. And inside this box, you will get the grand prize, the hard copy of Iris Bolling's The Aftermath, the Nate Raines novel. Every time I hear this, I'll be like, I just feel like oh my God, I know her. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get
just as crazy.
I'm serious, girl. I just like I know her, girl. I know her. You're gonna get the pillow. Black Love is Beautiful. I absolutely love this pillow. Like, I love it. It is so beautiful. So you're gonna get this in your box, and then courtesy of Amazon, they sent the big boys this time. You're gonna get a HD Fire 10 in your box as well as part of the grand prize. All courtesy of Amazon and my other sponsors. You guys are awesome. My team loves me. My sponsors love me. It's beautiful. All the love around here. Iris don't love me. If she did, she would have did me like that when they rang.
Listen.
You should have called. No, auntie. No, sis. Serious. You should have called me or something and just said.
It's some serious things happening in that book. And how do you explain it? I mean, really, if you think, how do you explain this book? Because I can't explain it to you. That's why you have to read it.
You have to read it. And it's like you have to read it with somebody.
Yes. As a matter of fact, we actually put together a journal for people to be able to follow along with it. No, you don't have the journal. You do not have the journal. No. But we put together a journal because you're going to need to be able to keep track. And you know what's happening. You know what I'm talking about. You're going to have to be able to keep track of who's friend and who's foe. Right. Because it's so much happening. And you do need a reading partner. With this, you need a reading partner because some things are going to happen and you're going to need somebody. I don't want y'all going to work looking side eye at your coworker.
Let me tell you, I think Crystal didn't go to work that day. She said, I'm just in my feelings. She's like, I'm looking side eye at everybody with these type of features. I want to give it away.
Right.
And I was like,
it will do that. It will do that to you. But to be honest with you, there's nothing even exaggerated.
That's what's so scary.
That's what's scary about it. It is not exact. It's not an exaggeration as to the way that they're going about doing what they're doing.
Yes,
not an exaggeration at all.
Girl, you just gave my fever just came back.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm just weak. Okay,
but you got Nate, and we're not gonna talk about all of his friends. That some surprise people show up, but you got Nate.
You got Nate.
You got Nate.
You got Nate and his family. We're gonna say his family.
Yes,
because even though his friends is cool, his family is cool too.
Woo.
My Lord, girl, I'm telling you, make you want to rock sometimes.
It's good. It's good to have family sometimes.
It is, but you know what? Too, I love it because when you write about the matriarchs and the patriarchs of the family or whatever, they just so cool, and they have so much knowledge and so wisdoms, and then their backstory. It makes you want to be like, well, damn, like what's the backstory of what I'm saying, of them? Just like what's the mama in Teach Me? That was in the trailer, and then when we first met Nate Rames, the boy's mama,
you talking about Xavier's and Zach's mother?
Yes,
wasn't she cool?
She was so cool. I
don't remember her damn name right now, but yes, she was so cool. She was so cool. I really liked her, even though she was, she was a little messed up, but she was cool.
She was, and it made me want to know her backstory.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how did she?
Lena in the Heart series.
Yeah, and Lena, and girl, my all-time favorite is Sally Lassiter's.
Well, you got a whole new series of Lassiter's coming after Luke.
Yes.
The Lassiter's of Connecticut.
The Lassiter's Connecticut. You said Anne LaShawn. So what's her name?
Anne. Yes. Thank you, LaShawn.
Thank you, LaShawn.
Anne was cool.
Anne was cool. So I wanted to know Anne's backstory. I wanted to know, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole, it was crazy. Mama Tony said, thank God for retirement. Girl. I'm telling you, I almost retired too. After reading Nate Raines, I'm gonna quit. I'm not reading another. I'm not doing
It's kind of hard to go back to work or to your doctor's office because I'm not gonna say who. One person was telling me she went to work and a new trainee came in, and the new trainee looked a certain way, and she was like, I'm sorry, I can't train you today. We're gonna have to put it back off to another day or something because I can't train you today. I'm sorry.
We gotta do something totally different. Cheryl Brooks says, I'm still not feeling Lena.
I love Lena.
I liked Lena too, Cheryl. It was just, she was different. She was
different. She did what she could do at the time that she did it, but she's cool now though.
She is cool. I ain't Miss Brenda yet. Iris, she's doing the journals for the Nate Raines, honey. She had to, because I was over here like, okay, let me go back now. Okay.
We put together two. We have the printed copy that's going to be on the website, but we also have the electronic copy that we're putting together so that people will be able to keep up with what's going to be happening, especially in the first 3 Nate Raines books, because that's when things start really coming together about what the heck is going on and who is friend and who is foe.
Yeah, right. Yeah, definitely. So okay, so we have the Q&A is open, you guys. If you have any questions for Miss Iris Bolling about Nate Raines, for you who have read the book, do not ask any spoiler questions, because we're gonna ask all the spoiler questions on Friday Friday over at Midnight Aces at the book bar. And so we'll go over there and ask everything. I'm gonna have me about a Deuce and I'm gonna be ready here. I'm gonna be ready.
Listen, this is one of those books where you need an after party.
You gotta have an after party.
You need an after party. We
need to start doing it. And midnight, we gotta switch up sometimes. I'm gonna have to get the after party sometimes. We'll switch it up. You do the release, I do the after party. Cause I just be listening. I got some questions. I be needing to know some stuff.
I hear you. I hear you. So the
Girl.
after party at Midnight Ace Book Bar, we're gonna ask all of those detailed questions. But right now, just know people still reading.
Yeah, people are still reading. And for you who have not received this book as of yet, you must, you have to, you got to, you have to see. Because when the movie come out,
And it will.
and it will real soon, and I'm gonna be in it. You have to know, you know what I'm saying? You have to be like, okay,
Do you have your pink coat?
oh, you already know.
Do you have your pink coat?
I got
Because
my pink coat.
Midnight already have her pink coat.
I got my pink coat, and I got my rubber boots too, honey. Me and Crystal wanted the same. Don't play no games. Don't let this ponytail fool you now. You take these lashes off and get to it. Okay, so
Oh God.
yeah, so you go want to, when you're looking at the movie, you want to refer back to the book. So make sure you get this book. Okay, we're gonna open up the floor for a couple of questions, not that many, and then we're gonna give away our grand prize, our grand prize book box here. See, Nate Raines got me all tongue tied and things. Okay. First question.
Yes, ma'am.
Veronica Lockett asks, what is your writing kryptonite? The show ain't killing people because that don't make her
I
weak.
do love killing. I like finding creative ways to kill people. I killed somebody with a frying pan, a cast iron frying pan. I did. That was another one of my favorite scenes. It's crazy. Focus.
Stay focused.
Okay. You know what my kryptonite is? Freedom to write whatever I want to write. Just that freedom of just being able to put people in barrels, skin them alive. You know, whatever. Just being able, that freedom is my kryptonite because I have no limits.
She has no limits.
I have no limits as to where my mind will go. So I would say the freedom to write what I want to write, the way I want to write it. And the only thing I have to deal with my editors telling me, you ain't write this right. You need to go back and change this over here. But they don't limit me. They don't limit my mind.
Right.
So my kryptonite is my freedom and my music. You give me the right kind of music and I can go for days. I can, and Miss Brenda and Cheryl, if Cheryl's still out here, they're gonna understand this, and Kathy too. They understand when you get to writing, you can go days. You're writing, you get up, you might shower, you might eat, and you go right back to that computer, to that paper, and you're writing because when it hits you,
yes.
When that muse hits you, like this story the story I'm working on right now, oh my God, it got me going crazy. I got to get it out.
We'll talk about it after that. Off air. I need
later on.
Okay, later. Okay. All right, so that is our kryptonite. Veronica also had another question. She said, "What was the hardest scene to write in the aftermath?"
I'm not going to say what happens, but what happens to. Damn, what's Nate's brother's name? LaShawn, what's Nate's brother's name?
Okay.
Shoot, I forgot that. You know what I'm talking about, Shay.
I do.
What happens to the brother?
Yes. Oh, wow.
That took me a couple of times. I had to go in. Colin is his name. Colin.
As soon as I start remembering, I'm like, Colin. Oh.
Yeah, that's a hard thing to write. I had to go back and look at a certain movie, and
I had to keep reading that part too. I was like, why did we do this?
In my mind, because people are cruel.
People are cruel. You can accomplish things without that level of cruelty because what they're doing is cruel anyway. Yeah.
Anyway. But there's ways that you can do it, and they took it to another level, and that's going to be their downfall.
Right.
Because that incident is what threw Nate into a whole nother frame of mind.
Me too. That's the incident I think I got really upset with you about. I think I just stopped being your friend, your sister, and everything right then.
I can understand that.
Yeah, I think that's when I called Sharita and asked her what the hell.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that was a rough scene to write. In every version of this book, because there was a number of versions of this book. In every version of this book, that scene, my beta readers would say, do that have to happen? Yes,
I'm glad it did though.
it
Even
has
though,
to happen.
yeah, I was tripping and feeling some type of way when I kept reading it, but I'm glad it did happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, Sharita asks, what do you hope readers take away after reading The Aftermath?
The main thing I really want readers to take away is that there are things happening in this world we need to pay attention to. They may seem simple, like this whole critical theory thinking or whatever it is that they're talking about in school books.
Yeah.
They don't want to teach you. They keep saying they don't want this in history books, but it's a part of our history.
Yes.
And there's a reason why they're trying to strip a part of their history. America is not perfect.
None.
This country is not perfect. I love it with all my heart, but this country is not perfect.
Right.
But in order for you to not to repeat the mistakes of what you've made in the past, you need to know and understand the history of America and accept it. Shit, it happened.
Y'all did it.
Don't try to whitewash it.
You did it. Right.
You can't talk about Martin Luther King in his speech and not talk about the fact that the FBI tried to screw his life up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You can't talk about America being the land and accepting all without talking about how the KKK tried to keep us down and how to try to eliminate us and was hanging us from trees and shit. You can't do that.
You can't do it.
Don't see why you take me there.
I'm sorry.
Sharita did that. That's Sharita. But I want them to really pay attention to what your government, your so-called leaders are doing to you, and make sure that you understand who you're giving the reins to.
Right.
You see that play on words?
I like that play on words. I like that. And just I like that.
You really need to be careful. You need to know who you're putting in these powerful positions.
Right.
Even starting from your mayor position, school boards right now, be aware of who's on your school board and who's on your county supervisor office, because those are the people that's making decisions about your life. About your life. So I want them to, I'm not saying hate people or anything like that. Just pay attention. And know before you go to the poll and vote for anything, dog catcher, know who you get ready to turn your dog over to.
Right, girl.
You need to know who you're putting in power, because they impact our lives every day. And just remember January 6th.
Right.
Just remember January 6th.
Yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot of us there.
So wasn't.
Let's just go there. Okay.
Next up. Katrina wants to know, does the book end in a cliffhanger? Katrina, we can't tell you. I'm not gonna let Iris answer that. Katrina, you gotta go get this book. I'm telling you, girl, you gotta go get the book. Go get the book. We can't tell you no secrets now. Go get the book. Velva said, when will book 2 and 3 be released?
When I write them.
I quit.
I can't answer that, Velva, because I have books in between that I have to write too.
Yes, you do.
So I can't say exactly when those books will be done. But books 2 and 3, she's asking about 2 and 3, but there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's there too. So Nate Raines is, you're going to get Nate probably once or twice a year for a while, because Nate is going to be one of my main series that I will be writing on.
That leads us to our next question by Miss Jennifer Copeland. She says, how many books are going to be in this series?
Right now, I have about 15 that is outlined and titled.
Okay.
So it's about 15 of them right now, but that doesn't mean it's going to stop there. You know, what is that? Alex Cross. How many Alex Cross books are there?
A lot.
How many J.D. Robb books are there? You know,
Mhm.
it's going to be a continuous. You're going to see Nate Raines for a while.
We're gonna see Nate Raines for a while, on screen and off. I love it.
Yes.
Midnight said she got her pink on. Midnight, me too, girl. When I got mine that same day.
Did you? Did you?
What?
You know what's going to happen? Listen, somebody's going to owe me some money because people going to go out here and start buying pink trench coats.
I'm telling you.
It's going to happen. Watch what I say.
I'm telling you, I got all of it. I got the coat, the duster, all of it. Sweats. I'm like, oh yeah, we ready. Mama JB said, so Iris, you mentioned 15 pounds, but she said she need a timeline. We don't have a timeline yet. Okay, hold on. Let me go to the next questions.
I don't have a timeline, but I will tell you this: the next book that I'm working on right now, that's kind of sort of connected.
Iris, she get on my nerves. Antoinette Gates asks, when will we see more of Chief Williams' sons in the Nate Raines series? Will we see more of
I
his
brought the Williams boys in because as Nate works on different cases, he's going to need different skill sets. Like Jarrell was into the computer, so this time you got Jarrell in this one. Notice that Donnell. No, not Donnell.
Donnell.
With the oldest brother, I can't think of his name right now. The oldest brother, he's into cold cases, and there will be cold cases.
Yeah.
He's into cold cases, and then the other brother, Scott, he's into forensic accounting.
I like him.
The money.
I like Scott.
Yeah. He's into the forensic accounting.
Like the money.
So as depending on the cases that Nate works on, depends on who will be working with him on a case.
Okay. Midnight said, I never looked at my cast iron skillets.
Girl, I look at mine all the time. Listen, I got different size ones just for what different size people come through the door. You might need the big one.
I quit. Miss Linda, pray for me. I'm trying. Mama Tony says still looking for that frying pan. Yes, they are.
They still looking for it.
Still looking for it. Mitzi, hey baby. Mitzi says, do your characters keep you up at night? They keep me up at night, Mitzi. Shit.
They do. There are some nights when I try to force myself to go to bed at a decent time, 1-2 o'clock in the morning, so that I can get up the next morning and start writing again. But sometimes they talk to you. They're telling you, and they hit a scene. And once a scene hits your mind, you kind of need to get it down. Now, I do not sleep with my laptop next to the bed or
good
like that. I don't do that. I used to, but I don't do that anymore. I try to keep all of that out of my bedroom. But the question to answer your question is they keep me up at night. Sometimes I be standing in the kitchen cooking and something get to me and I burn the bacon, because I gotta go put it down.
You know what? I absolutely love that. Okay, we got time for 2 more questions, and then we're going to give away our grand prize tonight. Let's see here. Jennifer Copeland wants to know, what type of music do you listen to while writing?
Girl, it depends on the character. Like with Nate, I listen to a lot of jazz. And some music you guys may or may not know about is this artist called John the Saint. He does a lot of smooth jazz, things of that nature. And I would listen to some of his music. But put me on for Nate. Let me tell y'all, there's this one particular song that kept playing in my ear. It's by Phil Collins. And I can feel the air that's coming through the night. And that drum, when it gets to that drum, the drum part.
Yes.
Girl, that drum part is.
Yeah, I love that. I love that song anyway. Yeah. Oh my God. So we was talking about your writing style earlier. So we have 2 comments. Cheryl says your imagination comes alive in your books and definitely brings depth scenes to a whole another level. Cheryl, let me just say this. This lady can write. Look, I'm about to go old school. This chick, she can write a love scene like nobody's business, and she can write a murder scene like nobody's business.
Murder, she wrote.
Girl, hey,
Murder, she wrote.
Hey, that's one of my favorite shows. So girl, even the murder she wrote. Okay, and Sharita, she, piggybacked off what she was saying about your kryptonite being freedom. Sharita said it's so true. If Iris is told no, you can't do this, you can't say this, that would have her shut down. But when she's allowed to be free in her writing, she's amazing. I'm the same way. When they be like, Shay, no, I'd be like, okay. And I hit them with the
stagnant. You feel stagnant because in your mind you say, okay, I can't say this, I can't do this, I can't do this. Do that. It was one time. I'm sorry, I know you gotta go, but I gotta tell you this real quick.
Okay, do you look
Brenda Jackson messed me up, girl. She messed me up in the Protector series. Oh, Brenda. I was reading the Protector series, and Miss Brenda said a word up in there. Oh my God, no! Miss Brenda did not put this in her book. Oh my God. Listen, I said, well, wait a minute. I remember calling Sharita. Said, Sharita, okay, if Brenda can put this in her book, I can say this word in my book.
What she say?
But the first, I'm not gonna say that. But the first time I read it, because I'm a Brenda Jackson fan from Brenda Jackson, Beverly Jenkins, Frances Ray, girl from way back. And so I wasn't used to this, but for Brenda, but this was Brenda's her own self-published books in the Protector series.
I know the word. I think I know because she don't talk like that. And
she don't talk like that.
I know the word.
And it wasn't just in one book. It was that whole series that she kept to those characters in that whole series.
She did.
In the Protector series. You got it.
I know the word because I had to get the hardback because I had to make sure I kept up with it. I was like,
listen, I was like, it blew my mind. I called Sharita. Sharita's on she's on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. I called Sharita. I don't know what time it was. I said, Sharita.
In the middle of the night too.
I said, Sharita, Miss Brenda put this in her book. And Sharita said, okay. And I was like, okay, because it was certain things I kind of, tried to, stay away from and stuff. But when Miss Brenda messed me up, that I would never forget that night. In the middle of the night reading, I should have been in bed reading.
Yeah.
Girl, she messed me up that night.
Yeah. She was real grown, honey. She was just, as old folks said, just fast.
Yes.
With the Protector series.
Yes.
Yeah, she was fast because I know exactly what you're talking about. Because I was like, what is she?
But that Protector series, you had to read them one right behind, another.
You did. And you had to read the Grangers in order to find out
understand. Yes.
Yeah, you have to do all that. Oh my God, Iris.
I know.
We're down to our last 3 minutes. And I am so super excited, that you came through and blessed us with just you. Bring your mind. This awesome book that released today. You guys can pick it up everywhere that's selling the book. Normally it's just on her website, but she's in a new genre. We're trying to get new friends. Look, we need new sponsors. And so, we everywhere there's a book. So tell a friend, tell another friend, tell everybody. If you absolutely love Iris Bolling, like I know you do, please push her in this new genre. Please do it. Because this lady is awesome. You're right.
I would say if you read the book, you guys know I'm self-published and my thing goes by, what you guys read. And if you like it, please go out and leave a review. It's several places. You can leave it on Amazon. You can do it on Goodreads. Follow me on BookBuds. Put it on my website, because my website, you can go in and put reviews out there too. So please do like Shay did and do a review and put it out there so people will know, because word of mouth is what we kind of live by here. So
yes, and the book is awesome. I absolutely love it. Okay, so the last we gotta give away this prize. Okay. So my people like Shay. I'm like, I'm focused. Okay, cool. So we have the last winner. Y'all send me the names. of this wonderful, and while we looking for this last name that they are sending over to me, Iris, please, besides where they can find you, but we know where we can get the aftermath, but where can they get everything else pertaining to Iris Bolling?
You can go to my website at irisbolling.com. That is irisbolling.com. You can go there. Anything that I'm doing is probably going to be out there. You can also reach me on Facebook under Iris Bolling. I also have my Siri Austin Company page out there on Facebook. You can reach me at Siri Austin on Instagram and on Twitter. Please follow Iris Bolling out on Book Buds because I'm out there. And what's the other thing? As Mini Bites. I know I'm saying that wrong, but it's a couple of different places out there. But please go out there and follow me on all of those pages. And you can also follow me on Amazon.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I have an Amazon authors page as well.
Everywhere that has her name on it, please just go get it. Go find her. She is awesome. All right, so the winner for our grand prize winner. All you gotta do is go to our website and go to the contact us and let we need just your name and be like, hey, I'm the grand prize winner, and give us your address and we'll ship your items out to you. So the winner is Miss Loretta Murray.
Oh, congratulations,
Yes,
Loretta!
Miss Loretta Murray.
Congratulations! That is wonderful.
Yes, congratulations to Miss
Louise and Loretta. Louise
okay, girl.
Yes.
Louise and Loretta. Y'all gotta go, honey. The L girls. These the L sisters tonight. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Like I said, thanks for Miss Iris Bolling and Siri Austin Entertainment. Thank you for your whole crew. Your crew is awesome. Sharita is the absolute best. Whenever I need anything, she comes through. We absolutely love her.
Make sure to stop fussing at me.
Can you tell her to stop fussing at me?
She fussed at you too,
girl.
Oh,
I get it, honey.
I do too.
Oh, girl, I
understand it. She claims she loves us though.
She claimed it, but is she so?
What happened? What happened if she don't?
I don't know, girl. Cause honey, I then too, I be forgetting she on the West Coast. So if I'm up like at 7:30 in the morning, I got a question. I'm just calling her. What you doing?
Me too. Me too. She said, "Do you realize it's 4:00 in the morning?"
Yes. And
I'm like, then you're not asleep. Okay, here's the thing.
And me too. I just keep talking. I'm like, okay,
keep going.
And keep going.
And you know what? She answered. And she do whatever it is that you're talking about.
Yes.
She's on it. She's on it.
She's on it and she does it. She cusses out after the fact though.
She does. She said, don't call my house no damn more.
That's what she say too. And then I hang up.
Pay her no mind.
I know. I call back like an hour and a half later because I'll be forgetting something. It is what it is. So so big ups to all our winners again to your the Believe team. Awesome.
Yes. My Believe team. Love you guys.
Believe team. We believe in you guys and we really appreciate you for helping Miss Iris get us this brilliant, this wonderful book. Make sure you guys go out and get The Aftermath. Go get this book. Tell a friend, tell all your friends, tell everybody. Friday night. Well, sorry. Reese Ryan is still on Reese's channel. So when we leave here, y'all mosey on over to Reese's channel. She's over there with the Harlequin Desire authors. I don't think Miss Iris is on tonight for Iris Moments. I think you on tonight. Oh, she gotta go to work. So y'all know, same routine. It's the same. It's Romance Wednesdays. You leave here, you go holler at Reese, and then Reese will be over 8:00, and then you go over to Cruise Radio and be with Iris for Iris Moments, and that's at 8:00. And then on Friday, we're going to be at the Book Bar, Midnight Ace. Midnight, did you drop your stuff inside of the chat room? We need your link, and also just share it to all our pages as well. And we're going to meet you guys over there on Friday. Make sure you come back here next Wednesday at 6:00. I'm going to have Aja. Aja will be in the building on next week at 6:00. And like always, we just thank you guys. Did I miss anything? Hold on. I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm ghetto. Wait a minute. My phone vibrated. Stay right there.
What you forget?
Sponsors one more time. Okay, big ups again to all my sponsors.
You gotta thank them.
My team be like, really, Shay? They know how it's a transparency. They know I need help. So big ups again to all my sponsors. I really, really love you guys. To Cammy Cakes, the Camp Creek location, to the Detroit Player Clothing Line. What's up? To Jules by Jim, to Rolling Out. Munson, I love you guys. Thank you guys. And to Amazon, because you guys always holding me down. And I really, 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 really appreciate you guys. We have some big things coming up, some big things coming up. And I want you to make sure that, you guys wait a minute, I can announce a little something. I'm just saying, because I got an event coming up next year.
Yes, I was about to say.
Yes, girl.
In October.
Yes, called Raw. It's the Romance Writers, it's the Romance Readers and Writers Experience, and that's going on next. It's October, and we're gonna be in around your neck of the woods
in Virginia.
Yes, in Alexandria, Virginia, at the West. And you can go to our website and get some more information.
Wait a minute. Did I get invited to that?
It's Iris Bolling will be one of our feature authors. She will be there.
Yes. I will be there in person in living color.
In living color, she will be there. So you guys go to our website and get all the information. We're going to start campaigning for, giving y'all some little something, because we have so much going on. Brenda Jackson was another feature author, along with Miss Beverly Jenkins is another feature author. I had to come and get the heavy hitters, y'all. I'm telling you, and it's gonna be so many. The live performances. You gotta find out who is in concert on Saturday night. Y'all are going to just cuss me out, and I'm going to accept all of the cussing of the outs.
Because you go care less.
Because I'm gonna care less, but they're gonna be the good cussing out. Like I be cussing you out, like goddamn Iris. It's gonna be like that. So go to the website and check that out. And Iris Bolling will be one of our feature authors, and she's gonna be there live and living color. She's gonna be signing autographs. She's gonna be playing Bitwiz. She's gonna be doing all that.
I sure will.
All that. So thank you guys. Iris, any last comments before we get up out of here?
I do. I really want to thank my readers. Thank you guys for taking this journey with me. I know that I'm taking you in a little bit of a different direction, but no worries, because I haven't really left the house. I'm just visiting with another team right now. So I will be right back. But thank you all so much for supporting me. And please go out. Yes, I'm gonna do shameless. If for no other reason, it's because tomorrow's my birthday, and go make this a bestseller for me tomorrow.
Let's make it a bestseller for her tomorrow.
Thank you.
Happy birthday! And let me tell you something. Can I tell your age?
Yeah, I don't care.
Baby, 63 look good on you.
I know. Thank you so much.
I think she lying though, but I'm just saying.
No, girl. I'm so proud of my age, because some of us, some people my age haven't made it.
That's true.
Made it here. So I'm very blessed and very grateful to say I was born in 1958 on July 22nd, 1958. I am happy and healthy, and I am blessed.
Yes, you are. I believe that. Thank you guys. You guys have a blessed night. We'll see you here on next Wednesday.
Bye. Love you, Shay.
Love you, Iris. Hold tight for me, babe.
Okay.
Open up your brown book, baby. It's for you, it's for us. The fantasies, no one can judge us, no one can judge us. This is for us. Open up your brown.
We live in a world where corruption runs rampant. We must hold those in power to the doctrine that states all men are created equal. I took an oath to defend the path to justice for all. That path led me to an organization with plans to destroy our way of life. I plan to stop them with one truth. When the law breaks the law, the consequences can be deadly. It will lead us to a place where the innocent and guilty must deal with the aftermath. Who am I? Nathan Raines, but my friends call me Nate. Which one are you? Friend or foe? The Aftermath, a Nate Raines novel by USA Today bestselling author Iris Bolling. Available wherever books are sold.